Good Monday morning. Today is January 29th, and this is your Daily Journal Newsbreak, sponsored by Renaissance Bank. I'm your host, Emma Kent. We're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories across Northeast Mississippi, but first, let's start with your weather forecast. Today will be sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 26 and a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 47, a low of 29, and another 0% chance of rain. Wednesday will be sunny with a high of 59, a low of 44, and a 0% chance of rain. On Thursday, it will be rainy with a high of 59, a low of 26, and a 70% chance of rain. With the pending retirement of current Tupelo School Superintendent Gerald Loden, the district and its school board are searching for someone who can build on Loden's legacy. Board members generally know who they're looking for, someone with proven success, someone who is community-oriented, and someone who can take the district to the next level. All 5 of the board members have emphasized that their ideal candidate would understand and value the community. The Mississippi School Boards Association is helping the board with the search. The MSBA has been taking applications, but the board members haven't reviewed any candidates yet because they want to get input from the community first. They'll get to do that this week with a series of stakeholder meetings planned for today and Tuesday. The district will host a meeting this evening for community members at the Performing Arts Center at Tupelo High at 6 p.m. A meeting for parents will be held tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Hancock Leadership Center. Feedback received at those meetings, as well as candidate applications, will be presented to the school board in February. Board President Eddie Prather said the board hopes to have a new superintendent selected by the end of April. The number of women reporting they have experienced sexual harassment at work has risen in recent months. In a December poll by economist/YouGov, 46% of respondents reported they have been a victim of sexual harassment. Human resource officials throughout Northeast Mississippi say it's important for companies to make sure supervisors, management, and staff are trained in what to do when harassment occurs. According to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, sexual harassment involves any unwelcome sexual advances and other verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature that creates a hostile work environment. Brett Harvey, the director of Title IX programs at Mississippi State, said the real issue is how seriously companies decide to handle harassment. Charlotte Pratt, president of the Northeast Mississippi HR Association, said every workplace should have some sort of anti-harassment policy in place. She said it doesn't necessarily need to be in writing, but could be a verbal conversation with staff that includes proper training. You can read more about how companies are handling sexual harassment in Sunday's Daily Journal or at djournal.com. Nobel Prize-winning economist James Heckman made a presentation Thursday in Jackson at an event sponsored by the University of Mississippi Graduate Center for the Study of Early Learning. Heckman is also viewed as one of the nation's leading experts on early childhood education. Heckman says governments can get their best bang for their buck on programs that provide educational services to children under the age of 3. He also said that low-quality daycare centers that do no interactive activities with children can have a detrimental impact on their development. Heckman and others also say a financial commitment would save states money in the long run in terms of having more productive citizens. Even in the short run, there is evidence that good early childhood learning programs reduce some need for more expensive special education programs. Mississippi is still grappling with what type of early childhood learning program it will develop. The state has, on a limited basis, created early learning collaboratives where the local public schools work with daycare providers and other groups on structured programs. The collaboratives have been praised, but the state's financial commitment to the effort thus far has been minimal at just $4 million annually. And in sports, the Mississippi State's women's basketball team defeated Ole Miss 69-49 in Oxford on Sunday. The second-ranked Bulldogs improved to 22-0 and 8-0 in the SEC. Ole Miss fell to 11-10 and 1-7 in the conference. Mississippi State raced out to a 19-4 first-quarter lead, and Ole Miss never posed a serious threat after that. Victoria Vivians led the Bulldogs with 25 points. Mississippi State has now won 9 straight in the series. The Bulldogs visit 11th-ranked Missouri on Thursday. Ole Miss is home against Vanderbilt. In men's basketball action on Saturday, Mississippi State defeated Missouri 74-62 in Starkville. The Bulldogs are now 14-1 at home. Meanwhile, Ole Miss lost a road game to Texas 85-72 in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. The Rebels remain winless in 6 true road games this season. Up next, Ole Miss hosts 19th-ranked Auburn on Tuesday, while Mississippi State travels to South Carolina on Wednesday. That does it for Newsbreak on this Monday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that gets your news off the page and on the go. Watch the Capitol View webcast with Daily Journal Capitol Bureau Chief Bobby Harrison talking about the latest in state politics. Watch this week's episode on Tuesday at 2 at djournal.com, or you can watch a replay later in the day on our website or on our Facebook page. Special thanks to Renaissance Bank for sponsoring Newsbreak. Remember, you can catch new episodes every weekday morning at 7 a.m. at djournal.com or on our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emma Kent. Have a great Monday.